This video was created and brought to you by ManageMax. We manage condominiums, HOAs, manufactured housing and apartment communities throughout Southeast Michigan. We're a growing company, and maybe we'll get to your area soon if we're not there yet. We create these videos to share industry insights with current and prospective clients. There will be an opportunity to connect with us at the end, so stick around to the end of the video. Now let's dive in. Your condominium or HOA board president has held that role for 8 years. Maybe your treasurer has controlled their finances for a decade, and they act like these positions belong to them. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you're wondering, why does someone fight so hard to keep an unpaid volunteer job? The answer might be more troubling than you think. Here's something that should make you pay attention. A board member who clings to their position year after year, term after term, especially when that position involves financial access or significant decision-making power. Normal volunteers just don't behave this way. Normal volunteers have a goal they want to accomplish. They serve for a few years, make their contribution, then hand over the keys to someone else. They're happy to move on. They encourage fresh perspectives. So when someone treats the treasurer role like a personal fiefdom, when they resist rotation, discourage new candidates, or act threatened when anyone asks questions about finances, ask yourself, what's so valuable about this unpaid role that they won't let it go? This isn't proof of self-dealing, but it's the soil where self-dealing grows. Entrenchment creates opportunity. Opportunity creates temptation. And years of unchecked access creates patterns that become difficult to unwind. When you picture self-dealing, you're probably imagining someone stealing from the checking account. Blatant embezzlement, obviously criminal behavior. The reality is usually much subtler. No bid contracts awarded to vendors who happen to be relatives. Community resources, the handyman. Equipment, staff time, used for personal benefit. Rules enforced strictly against some residents, but waived for others. Fees assessed inconsistently. Decisions that always seem to work out in one person's favor. And here's what makes it so difficult. The self-dealer often genuinely believes they're doing nothing wrong. I'm the only one who cares enough to do this work. That vendor is the best option. It's just a coincidence that we're connected. I deserve some consideration for all the time I've put in. Each individual decision has a plausible explanation. It's the pattern that reveals the problem. But most homeowners and fellow board members don't see the pattern until the damage is extensive and the person is deeply entrenched. Let's say you see the pattern. You're convinced something isn't right. What do? This is where most people get it wrong. You're not just addressing a policy issue. You're accusing neighbors of misconduct, often a long-tenured, well-connected neighbor who has allies on the board and in the community. They'll deny it. They'll reframe your concerns as a personal attack. They'll mobilize supporters against you. They might retaliate. Suddenly your landscaping violations get noticed. Your architectural requests get delayed. Your voice at meetings gets marginalized. If you're wrong, or if you're right but can't prove it, you've made a powerful enemy and damaged your own credibility. If you're right but handle it poorly, you may have exposed the association to legal liability. Document everything and call them out. Sounds like advice. It's not a strategy. It's a way to get yourself isolated while the problem continues. Recognizing self-dealing is only the first step. What you need to do next and how you do it determines whether the situation gets resolved or explodes into something far worse. This isn't a governance issue you can solve with a strongly worded email or a confrontation at a board meeting. It requires careful documentation, strategic timing, legal awareness, and often professional guidance to navigate without making things worse. If you're seeing patterns that concern you, especially if they involve entrenched leadership that resists accountability, that's exactly the kind of situation where experienced guidance isn't optional. It's protection. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.